Dude, how many times are we gonna cancel tonight?
Yeah. I don't get cancelled from guys.
There's gonna be like millions of hits though. I can start with that. I have a good story about me and Dom. The first time we hit, you remember?
We have 2 stories.
We have 2 stories.
Do you remember the first time we hit? Wow.
The first one we had.
Obviously meant a lot more to me than...
Acapulco.
my man.
Of course.
There he is.
Body surfing.
There we go.
Yeah, of course I
Yeah,
remember.
cooked me. Body surfing. Acapulco, I thought it was the best place on earth.
Yeah.
Parties till like 3 a.m. on site. You don't even have to go straight to the hotel room after your set. Cooked me. I've never been so seasick. Tried to play at night.
Yeah.
Had no idea. After that,
No, you
no idea
destroyed
what
me also. Like, killed me there
Where?
in Acapulco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, killed you. What was it like? I can't remember. It was like 1 in 3 or something. I had absolutely no chance.
Yeah, but what do you do against him there? He's
No,
like,
you know,
hey,
yeah, it's impossible.
you're cooked.
Yeah, I grinded against K for like 3 hours in the heat, like the day before.
Yeah.
Played Dommy night match. I'm like, this is my moment. Fucking no chance. It's like first played right.
This is my moment. There's no better feeling when you think this is my moment and you go out there and completely shit yourself.
Destroyed.
It's the best. Happened so many times. I'm like,
So many times.
about to shock the world today.
Yeah.
Get broken first game. I'm like, no one's getting shocked about this.
Dude. Yeah, dude. So first time I hit with Dominic, I think I was like 16 or something. I came to Montreal just as a sparring, and he wanted to hit like at the end of the day. So we start hitting, and it starts like pouring rain, and so I thought we were gonna like stop, but like they like keep going, and the courts get like slick, you know. And we're just like, he's grinding, like, you know how hard he goes. It's just like nonstop, like full power, everything. And then like he gets tired at one point, and I hit a shot, and he goes for like a stupid like slice like this, but he doesn't take into account like the skid. And it just goes like straight from the bounce, like goes straight into his balls, man. And the guy is like, dude, I'm like 16 years old. I'm like hitting with this guy who's like top 5 in the world.
Montreal.
Dude, I fucking sack him. I'm like, what do I do? This guy's on the floor like in so much pain, and he's so pissed off.
But that was so pissed on the situation.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Has anyone retired from like a tube?
A tube.
Like, what do you call it when someone like
Gets sacked.
not like in the nuts, but like when someone actually like goes full pelt like in doubles and like hits the
I
guy?
think it's happened.
What do you
yeah.
call it in?
I don't know,
What do you,
get pegged?
we call it pegged or get tube.
Yeah. I've seen some bad ones like overheads, like
Or check the forehand when he...
Jack. Yeah, when he sets up on that forehand.
Oh, just the one
Scary,
that hit Salisbury on the forehead and like
Dude, yeah, insane.
happened. Todd Woodbridge was telling me a story where he was playing in Wimbledon and he went and he was playing against Philippoussis and Philippoussis crossed and like hit a smash.
Yeah.
And he hit it straight off his forehead and it rebounded over the stadium.
The guy was fine?
No, like I think he had like a
no?
fucking he
Got
had like a
unicorn
welt
out
on his
there, bro.
forehead, bro, when he was
Oh my
walking
God.
around.
Yeah, dude, playing Jack sock. So I played French Open one time, and this was amazing scheduling. They put me second round, and then they put me doubles in the evening, same day. And I was playing with Bopes, and we were playing against with Bopana,
Oh yeah.
and we were playing against. So I couldn't even pull out because play with
Yeah,
a
that's
doubles guy.
that's him, yeah.
And we played Jack and Vasek, who I think they were both out or something. There was no reason for us to play that day. But anyways, they scheduled me. I played Carbez Baena, and I like pulled my groin in the match. To the point where like in the match I was still okay because I was warm. So I ended up losing 8-6 or 7-5 in the 5th. Like crazy long match, 4.5 hours on clay.
Yeah.
Once I cooled down, like I couldn't walk. And I can't pull out because like Bopes is literally there for that match, you know? And dude, like we go out on court, fucking Jack is like running around off his form. I can't move, dude. I'm like handicapped, you know?
So
Like,
Bob's is moving better than you.
dude, like 100 times better than me. I literally couldn't take one step, and I'm just like praying that like I don't die.
Yeah.
It's like they were super nice with me. They like didn't go hard on me because they could have like easily so many times just like wailed on me.
Then
I think we lost like 2-2, like got crushed, like no chance.
Talking on pegging, the guy that I've never seen take pegs worse is Marcelo Melo.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen it. Did you see him in like?
Was
I
it
remember-
Melo? Yeah.
Did Melo, and then there was also Mahout in Wimbledon.
Mahout is
Bro, he
on
got
the
like
floor
hit like
every time.
15 times.
Yeah.
I almost like what I reckon you don't even aim for the court against him anymore. You just hit him and like wait for one of his bones to just like snap.
Dude, he gets it bad. Yeah.
I've never seen him get pegged more. But Melo, like I crossed. I remember my first ever doubles match, professional Aussie Open, playing with Chris Guccione. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Gooch, big redhead.
Oh yeah.
Lefty. It was good doubles. I crossed and I hit like a backhand volley, like mid court. Hit Melo like on the elbow. Dude, guy went down like he'd just been sniped in Vietnam.
Dude.
I
don't understand when guys do that.
For
like,
a guy 6'8", I've never seen someone more dramatic. I tell him every time I see it. I'm like, bro, for
no,
a big guy,
it's crazy.
you're a big puss.
Yeah. There was one junior tournament I played where the water was sparkling water. They didn't have any still water, so we were drinking sparkling water in the matches.
Change of ends?
Like the whole
nah.
week we were only drinking sparkling water during matches and practices and stuff.
Were you just
like,
burping like crazy?
crazy, like couldn't take it. Like it was insane.
But you have it
Somewhere
like
in
in
Germany.
all the tournaments, you have like a fridge full of sparkling water on the
Yeah.
court. It's like
Yeah.
so useless.
Yeah.
Who ordered the girly
So-
drink? Dude.
It's your drink.
Dude, that's unreal.
Smoky Pilot.
Oh,
Has anyone noticed? I like him. I think he's a good dude. But Mohamed tries to add so much
so much.
sauce on it when he's
I like
playing.
Mohamed, yeah.
I like
that's
him
the
too.
thing.
Ripper guy. But
I-
like you're
yeah.
playing, he told me he's just like I don't like electronic line calls because
yeah.
it takes away from the experience for like the fans. Even though that's a lot more correct than using linesmen. I get what he's saying
Yeah.
because then it causes drama. But if you notice, like if you're playing, say you're down like love 30, you go down love 40. He will say the score as if you're
So much
fucked.
more
You're about to get
aggressively.
broken. Like he's like,
He'll like stare you down. And
dude,
say,
he's like staring. He's like, well, 40.
Well, 40, man.
Like you're done.
start
Like,
coaching you a bit.
yeah, he did. He's like, Thanasi, you got to be better. And then he's like, love 40. As if he knows the end is near. It's
Like
mate,
suave with it. Yeah.
yeah, it's like, bro, I'm already tight enough. Like, I don't need the ref adding some fucking mayo to it, letting me know I'm about to get broken.
Yeah.
I've noticed he did that all the time. He was in the middle when I almost got into it with Ryan Harrison. Do you remember
With
that?
Ryan? No.
Dude, Cincinnati, 2015.
Do you guys have beef?
Not really. No, I actually really like
He's
him.
a really nice guy off court, no?
yeah.
But he
and I'm
can
like
get a
super
little
close with
bit
his
like
brother Christian, but he just got heated this one
yeah.
time in Cincinnati. And he was just getting fired up. And then I started mimicking some lady in the crowd that was yelling out, "Come on, Ryan!" So I started yelling that out when I was returning. And it just got real lippy. Because it was the thing after...
And you didn't get defaulted for that?
yeah, I was close. I was close after the end. He brought me in for a handshake and then pulled me in. It was like an
Oh,
awkward
really?
wrestle.
Oh, I think I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, in 2015. It was after the
Dude,
Knicks
didn't
stuff
you have
happened.
something with Verdasco too?
Yeah, that was fucking weird.
That was strange, no? It was like,
Bro, I don't even know
he went off, no? At your dad or something?
It's pretty funny.
Crazy.
So in the first set, I'm up. This is after the Federer match, so I'm like,
You're feeling it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like, this is my time.
Yeah,
Here we
yeah.
go. I win the first set. I'm up a break in the first, and someone yells out. It's like 5-2 to me or 5-3. I think I'm up one or two breaks. He misses a serve. Someone says something. He double faults. He yells at his box in Spanish and yells at some people because there's obviously a massive Spanish population there. He wins the second set. I go up a break in the third set, and I'm game point, I think, 3-1, 40-30, and he starts lipping, and he's talking Spanish like as I'm serving.
Yeah.
I'm pretending it doesn't faze me, but I'm rattled as fuck.
Yeah.
I end up getting broken, I'm like, that was my chance. And then I say something, he complains that someone in my box is talking in between first and second serves.
Yeah.
And he thinks it's like my dad, I thought he was saying it's my dad. I'm like, no, it's not my dad. He's like, Thanasi is your dad. I was like, dude. He's like, Thanasi is your dad. Your dad is wearing a hat, is your dad. He's like, he's like, what I cannot accept? He's like, I cannot accept. I've been playing on tour for how many years? I cannot accept someone calling up in between my first. I'm like, it's my fucking dad. You're talking about my dad. It's just like, he's not saying anything. It was someone in the crowd. Anyway, so then I got like, he kind of intimidating, Verdasco, back in the day. Kind of got me. Rattled. Lost 6 in the third, head in the gutter.
It's a tough one, yeah.
But yeah, we kind of got into it a little bit, but it was nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, what are we going to do? Tennis players aren't throwing hands.
exactly. Dude, what do you think of this Michael Yimmer thing? Like,
Yeah, tough. Honestly, I hate it. I hate the rule, and yeah, it's a
He's
good,
coming
it's a
back
good topic
soon, huh?
because I'm on 2 strikes right
you?
now. Yeah,
What?
I'm shitting myself. So
It's so
You have
easy.
to watch out because today I had control here.
Did you? So I haven't had one in a while, and every time I wake up to pee, so my thing is 7 to 8. That's when I put my thing.
yeah.
And I don't know why, and it pisses me off. I always wake up at like 6:20 and need to pee so
Yeah.
badly. But
You
then
put
I'm
it at
nervous.
6 then, no?
Huh?
Put it at 6.
Yeah, I know, but like, fuck that.
I know. But
then
I feel
I'm-
you. Yeah, I hate
Dude,
it
I'm
when
nervous.
I wake up,
and
yeah.
I'm like, do I hold this in?
Yeah.
If doping
Dude,
comes at
that's the
7,
mental torture that players go through.
Doping
Like,
comes from 7 to 8, and I'm holding this
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
and my bladder's going to explode, and I get some knock on the door.
Yeah.
I'm going to lose my marbles if I've peed already.
dude,
'Cause
I
then they
know that
sit there-
feeling way too well.
They sit there at the end of the table, and they're just like watching me.
Yeah.
And I'm in bed, and they're just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
looking at me. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I can't help you, dude.
Nah,
Like,
dude, and then it's like 7 a.m. And like you're just chilling in a room with a doping guy and you're
Yeah.
waiting for 2 hours to pee again.
and I'm sculling like all these waters,
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
get it done, and I'll probably like miss the amount. But
it's the hydration amount.
and then after I do the doping, I need to pee like 100 times for the rest of the day.
yeah,
'cause it's just,
exactly,
like, hasn't
exactly.
taken
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Can I
That
ask
happens
you a
too many
question?
times.
Like a bad question or
Can you ask a
Yeah,
bad question?
But in my mind, I'm thinking
like
like,
a real bad question?
Can you?
If I can ask
Yeah,
you
of
to.
course.
Yeah, okay.
Tommy, I haven't
I
had a
love
bad
that,
question ever come out of your mouth. Go ahead.
No.
Guys, like, what was your favorite subject in school?
Yeah. Hit me, Dommy.
Okay, so did it ever happen to you that the doping guy is coming in the morning and then you have to pee really hard, but you also have to shit really hard? So you
Oh,
have to shit in front
never
of
had
the
that.
doping guy? Or
You
no?
shit in front
Yes.
of No.
Yeah.
Oh, that's incredible.
That's
I've
what
never
I
had
said
that.
about torturing. the
Honestly,
doping guy.
Wait,
hats
wait,
off.
wait,
If
wait.
you can do that, hats off. Because
on.
that's
No,
what
but
they...
no, I
If you're
want-
signing... No.
What can I do?
No.
Wait, wait, hold on.
That's incredible. If you can do that,
Wait.
hats off, because that's what they deserve. I'm sorry. If you fucking sign up for that job,
But, yeah.
you know what you're doing.
I feel like yeah, I know.
That's weird. And some of them
Dude,
try.
someone's gotta do it,
Dude,
though.
some of them get eye level with it as well.
Dude, they love it.
Dude, they're like,
they love it. Yeah.
I'm
They're,
like, bro,
squatting
what,
down.
you think I've slept with some like fake pee apparatus where I can dope like this? Dude, they're like hitting ground level. I'm just like, they're like staring right into the front. I'm like,
Making
bro,
eye contact?
yeah, I'm like, guys looking at, I'm like, man, like,
Nah.
I'm sorry, but it's hard when you're like, look like you're waiting for it like this.
It's so bad.
I couldn't believe it. He was almost getting on all fours, like,
Dude, I had a.
I'm like, bro. Dude, I had to do it at a
I'm
challenge.
cutting this.
I did no, it's fine. I had to do it at a challenger once, and it was like the cubicle where they did it is in a trailer,
Yeah.
and the trailer is like smaller than a bathroom
Yeah,
toilet.
no, it's insane.
Dude's pretty much like on me as I'm doing it. I'm like, man, I'm sorry.
Right
like,
behind you.
First of all, I was like, first of all, fuck you for signing up for this job.
Yeah.
Like, that's weird. Like, go home to your family. Like, don't be doing this. And second of all, like, let's get some space where you're not like actually touching it while I'm doing it. Like, dude, like, what are we doing here? Anyway, this is why I have 2 strikes. So the first one, speaking of, they come off in 4 days, so I'm fucking locked in. And if I get one in 3-4 days,
Phenomenal
it's career
content.
over. So boys,
Yeah,
it was nice knowing you. Because if I get done by this,
That's the thing though. That's 2 years gone. You're done.
and I haven't never tested positive anything like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
So
exactly.
the first one was at the Challenger. I actually had it at my girlfriend's place in Melbourne, but I was playing an event in Playford and Adelaide. Actually, like this time, sort of next week,
Yeah.
and I forgot to change my whereabouts to Adelaide. But when they tested me, I was actually playing that day in Adelaide, and there were
No, thanks.
there were drug testers at the tournament. So I'm like, okay, if they're trying to get me, like, at least I can get tested by the people at the tournament. So I forgot to change it from Melbourne to Adelaide when I was playing an event, and there were drug testers that day. So I got tested that week anyway by the tournament.
Right. Yeah.
That was one that fucked me. So that was my first strike. But I'm like, dude, I'm playing that day. You can see. Come test me at the tournament.
That's what I don't understand. Like,
yes,
yeah.
I made a
They know
mistake.
where you are.
Yeah.
They know where you are. Like.
And then the second time was this year after Wimbledon. I forgot to put out of competition.
Dude, I hate
This
that.
was me. I was shit with the rules.
Yeah, but
I
come
thought
on.
as soon as you lose, it goes back to the original
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
you had before. So I was in London, whatever. I forgot to put out of competition. I was in Ibiza. No one actually came to test me.
Yeah.
And I still got a strike because I hadn't put the 1 hour time slot. But no one actually came to my door. I didn't test positive, anything like that. So I was on 2.
That's
All of a
crazy.
sudden, I missed one more. I'm shitting
Yeah, yeah,
myself.
exactly.
18
You're done,
months
you're
out.
done, yeah.
I hit 30 years old.
That's what people don't understand how easy it is.
No.
But now you lose one soon, no?
Yeah.
you know-
but before I do anything, I'm checking fucking water, dude. Like, that's my first process.
Exactly.
Like, that's not good mentally.
No, it's like, yeah, mentally it's tough. But
Max Purcell has
Dude, you
water
know,
as his
last year-
background to remind him.
what?
Max Purcell has water as his
Come on,
background to remind
that's
him.
crazy. Dude, that's like mental
No,
torture.
fuck.
Bashik was telling me, dude, they're going back in time
I swear, dude.
and checking that now. Like, if you were
I
in
heard that.
competition. Yeah, like they gave him a strike because he forgot to take out a competition
Yeah.
the day after a match. So they went back in time. They're like, hey, he lost this day. You should have been out of competition. There's a strike. Like, dude,
Bro,
at what point is it
You've
like...
just lost like a heartbreaking 5-setter. First thing,
Yeah,
hold
exactly,
on, let me
yeah.
just fucking update
Yeah,
my whereabouts
exactly. Hang
real
on,
quick.
coach.
Like,
Yeah.
it's insane. I don't know if other sports are like it, but tennis for me,
No, it's stupid.
with this stuff is insane.
It's
like,
stupid. So I had a really bad blood test once. When they took blood, they came to Stockholm, and have you guys had like a bad blood test?
I've had
or
it where
no?
they miss your vein.
Yeah, have you had that?
I'm like, this guy's injecting me like I'm going out of fashion. Yeah, I've had that.
So this girl, she like goes in my vein, misses it, starts like stabbing around. Dude, she's like trying to find the vein. She doesn't want to go out because she said that like if she tries to redo it, the veins hide. So then it's much tougher, right? It's like a reaction.
Yeah.
So then eventually she's stabbing me. I'm in so much pain. Takes it out. Goes again, same spot. Misses it. Third time, tries to go like up here. I don't even know what she was trying to find up here. Misses it. And apparently after 3 times, like it's inconclusive and like they can't try anymore.
Yeah.
So which is crazy.
Really?
I didn't know that. Yeah. Because I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna be here all day. She's just gonna be like jabbing me, you know?
Really?
Yeah.
Did
So
they
then, dude,
did
she
they
put-
tie that thing?
Yeah. She
Okay.
did everything. She got so tight. Her hands are shaking.
You'd be
Yeah,
a
that's
horrible.
the problem also.
Yeah.
If it's not working, they're getting
You'd be a
so
horrible
tight
drug
and
addict then, huh?
So, huh?
You'd be a horrible drug addict.
exactly. I had like marks all over. No, but the thing is, dude, look at my veins. It's so easy to find. So for a year, she put on my report every time you take
Son,
a
I
sip.
gotta stop. I can't say that. Fuck.
She put on my
can't do it.
report that like I had like I don't know what it's called, but like thin veins or something like this.
Yeah.
And every time they went to take my blood, they're like, so yeah, like it's tough to find your veins. I'm like, I don't know. And they're like,
Come in there like this. Bang.
yeah. They're like eyes closed, like hitting it, you know. And they're like, all right, we're gonna take this off the report. Like this is crazy. Like it's really easy. But yeah, dude, that was insane.
Nah, for me,
And then
the
it's
drug.
nothing. They just leave. Like there's no sorry. There's no anything. Like you just got fucking tortured for 20 minutes. Like
It's hard. You know, I just hate the small talk that comes before it.
oh, I don't talk to them.
No, they're like trying to ask questions like, dude, we're not friends. Like you're
They're
here
trying to be friends with
purely
you. Yeah. Sorry.
to look at it, watch it happen, and take the right amount.
Yeah.
We are not friends. Don't add me on Facebook after. Like, we can't be doing this. Like, you're staring at something
Yeah.
as pee's coming out. It's fucked up, dude. And you knew what you were getting into signing into this job. So for me, I'm like, I'm sure you're nice, whatever, but don't do it. And then it's like hard because if you're not going, like, especially if you're staying with your girlfriend as well, they're at the end of the bed. They don't know what's going on. They're just
No,
like,
I feel so bad.
they're just
for
like
Miriam
watching.
every
They're like,
time,
you
yeah.
ready yet? You ready yet? It's like, fucker, I will make you wait as long as I'm ready. Because
yeah,
you signed
exactly,
up.
yeah.
He's like, oh, I have other people to do. I'm like, that's not my problem.
Yeah. No, I always feel bad like when I'm like when Miriam's there because like
Yeah, I know.
dude, she's like getting she forgets about it, so she gets a panic attack when someone's ringing the doorbell
Yeah,
at
I know.
6 a.m. You know, she's like panicking every time. Like,
Also,
what's
it's
going on?
It's such
Yeah.
a bad feeling if
It's such a bad feeling waking
if
up
like
to it.
if the door rings at like 6 a.m. and you know who it is.
I stayed with a family at Wimbledon once, and like they got young kids and everything, like dogs. This guy comes in, knocks this doorbell at 6 a.m. Dog's gone nuts, kids waking up before school. I'm like, fuck, I'm never being invited to this house again. Yeah, there was a period where they came and tested me. I was playing Bucharest,
Yeah.
good tournament. I had a drug test like in between a rain delay.
No.
I never had that before. First thing I come off court, first thing you've been doping. I'm like, fuck it, the match is still going,
Yeah.
dude. Like, so
But that-
literally 5-4 in the
can't-
first set.
They messed up.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
At Davis Cup, they tested me before doubles.
That's right. They do that in Davis
Yeah,
Cup for
they
some
love
reason
it.
in the
They
morning.
love it. They come to you right after the match, like, hey, testing. Well, I got doubles in 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's just a weird one. Mentally, I don't get why anyone would like
No,
sign
it's
up
tough,
for that
it's
job.
tough. Yeah.
Unless
Well,
that's
yeah,
like
of
your
course,
last
but
resort.
I guess, yeah, exactly. People need to do it right, or maybe like that's how you work your way up in that business. I don't know, man. At the same time, there's some guys that are like you see the same guys like for years, right?
Yeah.
They've been doing that job. Like,
There's some vets that are good. There's
Yeah,
some,
yeah. I know,
some
I know,
ones that
but,
are
like,
alright. They just
but
sort of
how
sit
do you-
there, like do the job,
yeah,
you're fine.
but how is that your job for like 5 years? You know, like
I've been asking the same question.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
good to see you again. It's like, yeah, nice.
yeah.
So this is
Good
this
to
is
see you.
this is the end
to
goal
see
for
you guys
Yeah,
again.
Yeah, it's fucking great being here, huh? Do you want to take your sample out for testing for everyone else? Fuck no. Bin that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's a stupid question.
Do you want to take it to the lab? Fuck no. Throw it away, dude. Throw it away. so I can have everyone inspect my piss, see what else I got going on in there, get rid of it, dude.
It's crazy, yeah.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
nice,
yeah.
thank you. What's the weirdest shit someone has said to you at net?
You? Anything good?
You probably chopped everyone, so everyone's
Yeah,
like, well
yeah,
done,
yeah.
mate.
No, but sometimes
Too
like
much respect. Though.
Yeah, he's like, too good again. Well done, again.
no,
You weren't better than I expected.
This is exactly what I was expecting. Nothing?
but sometimes like when people tank, then you ask them and they are like somehow not feeling well, and then you ask them, yeah, are you okay? How's your back doing? And they say, no, everything is
Yeah,
good.
everything's
But
fine. Yeah, exactly.
No, Dummy's too polite, dude.
He's too polite, yeah.
Goes out on his shield anyway. It's just too nice.
But I was playing against Bernie in Acapulco finals, and it was like a real good tense match, like in 2.5 hours or something, and 6-4 in the third or something, and it was
I got
really,
another one from Bernie.
really a fired up match, but like completely fair and everything. And like the guy was like really happy, like
Bernie,
for me it was unbelievable. Like because if I would have lost, maybe I would have pissed at least on myself or something.
yeah.
But he was like super happy. He was like, yeah, I'm so happy for you. Everything
That's
is
awesome.
amazing.
Bernie, yeah, he's a different breed. I played him in
So good.
I don't know. I had a couple battles with him. One was like 2015. I saved match points. I think I saved 5 match points. I was down 5-2 in the 5th. Ended up winning like 8-6 in the 5th. And he's like, oh, fuck it. I almost had your cock on clay. It's not my best surface. He's like, I almost had you, bro. See, I can play a bit on
That's
clay.
crazy.
He was almost giving me that one. And the
Yeah.
other one I had was like a couple years later. We were playing the US Open qualies, second round. I ended up winning in 3 sets. He comes and he's like, bro, I did all right, huh? I did all right against you. He's like, I did like 5-6 days partying in Miami, like barely sleeping. I'm so much drinking, bro. I did
Dude,
pretty
it's
well. Good
crazy.
match, though. I did well. I was like, you deserved it, but like I was pretty close. I did well. I was like, bro, I don't even know what to say to this guy.
I have one Bernie one. I don't know him too well, but I was doing preseason in Gold Coast.
Oh yeah,
And,
that's his home.
That's his home.
Oh,
And
fuck.
you were there too that year. We hit remember?
Yeah, I remember. Yes,
right before
yeah.
8 speak up. Dude, just throw it out.
Fucking-
So you were there too, and
Oh, that's me.
I was working with Eugenie at the time. And I was super confident. Like I made Paris finals at the end. I had one Stockholm. Like it was like good finish to the year. So I was like going like crazy in preseason. Like I was like so confident. I'm like, yeah, like like trying to get to the next step. So I'm working like so hard. And usually he's saying like, hey, Tomic is here. Like maybe we set up a practice. And I'm like, is he hitting though? Like like how good is it gonna be? And he's like, no. He says he's good. He's good. He said, let's do 2 hours tomorrow.
First mistake. Never sign up
yeah.
for practice with Bernie.
No, and we start hitting and everything's good. And like 10-15 minutes in, he's like, hey, can we grab a drink? He's like, I'm gassed. Like, and he's on the bench. He's like, this is my first hit in like 6 months or something like that. He's like, guys, like I can't do much more. And we're like, fuck, okay. So usually he's like, hey, can you stand in one side and like move me? And he's like, yeah, no problem. Like I can do another 10 minutes of that probably, So he's like moving me and everything's fine. And, after like 30 minutes, he's like, yeah, guys, I'm done. Like I can't go anymore, So we're like, all right, whatever. We kind of expected it. We're like, let's see how it goes. And usually he's like, hey, can we just play like a quick tie break or 10 point, 10 point tie break to finish practice? And he's like, yeah, sure, let's do it. Dude, the guy crushes me, like 10-4, like insane, like pass. And I wasn't playing bad. The guy was like passing me, like playing ridiculous.
Dude.
And I was like low key pissed. I'm like, dude, I'm putting in all this work. The guy comes in, hasn't hit in 6 months. He's just like toying me. And I remember he was like, comes up to me on the bench after that. He's like, so are you gonna practice this afternoon? I'm like, yeah, I'm back on court in like a couple hours. I'm like, what about you? He's like, nah, I'm gonna go surfing.
Dude,
Unbelievable.
mate, he's one of a kind.
Legend.
He's
Legend,
so
yeah.
talented,
Yeah, so
dude.
talented.
For me, he's one of the most talented
Yeah,
guys,
yeah,
like
yeah, for
honestly
sure,
ever.
for sure.
I couldn't believe it. Obviously, physically, like
Dude, to not play
fast,
and
but
like
could read the ball, and the what he could do with the racket, like I don't know. I haven't seen anyone
But
be able
he's
to do.
fighting now. It's
I can't believe it.
Is he?
Yeah, he's grinding. He's playing
it's
Charlie's
amazing,
Futures.
Actually, yeah.
I don't
Why
think.
though?
I don't know. I can't remember the last time he's been home. He made the Charlie final just to lose in 30 minutes.
Oh, that was a final?
That was a final, dude. He
Damn.
like grinded all his way. He grinded like through the
You think he
semis.
must have like went out on Saturday or something?
I don't know, or his body was just shot.
Okay, maybe.
But like, hats off to him for like staying out there and
100%,
grinding,
yeah,
dude.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
like,
big respect.
Yeah.
It's not easy because like once you've also been at the top, like dude, it's not easy to come back and
he
like,
was
grind.
so good, so young as
No,
well.
exactly.
Like,
To have to like work for it, it's tough.
yeah. Yeah, I wonder how long he's got. But he seems like happy.
That's good.
I don't know, on the surface.
How old is he now?
He's 3 or 4 years older than me, so I'm gonna say 31 or 32.
All
It's
right, I got a question for you.
hit me.
Do you think this Dominic Thiem retirement's gonna last, or this guy's coming back on tour 2 years?
Tommy seems happy, bro.
Yeah, I know he does. I
This is
got
tough.
it. Yeah.
I reckon just the annual come back for Vienna. Come
Dude,
back
he
for
crushed
but
me
then-
today.
Come back for Vienna and like some Red Bull EXO.
Then I need to sign for the doping if I come back.
Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna do that now.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, not that mental.
How
torture.
quick do you have to sign back into the doping
I
pool?
think. Oh, I don't know.
Because I
about
might just
doping.
like retire and
I
then
think
just
it's 6
juice
months.
myself up for a year and just see how good I get.
No, you need
Like,
to sign and then you need to wait for 6 months
Oh,
Six
yeah.
until
months,
you
right?
come
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's not going to go well. Imagine like just juicing up and then just getting chopped first round.
That's tough mentally. That's
Every
mentally
round.
tough.
And you're just like, fuck, I'm shit. Like, no amount of
Not even this helps.
no amount of juicing can get me past. There's like, I'm just shit at tennis. It's not even physical.
Exactly, yeah.
Maybe post-career. Maybe if I hit like the seniors tour, hit like
Just,
some
go crazy.
50-year-olds.
I think seniors they
Do you get
test
test you as well?
Yeah,
I was
going
going to say, I
Really?
Well, there's got to be integrity, right? Like,
might just launch the human growth hormone and just go out there like post-career Marcelo Rios. Dude, I saw him, Sarasota.
guys,
Oh my goodness, dude, I need that gym program. Came in a purple Lambo. I was eating it first watch. He just pulls up and got angry at the guy behind him because he parked too close to the purple Lambo. I was like waiting until he backed up. Marcelo goes inside for breakfast. The guy like moves his car back closer again.
on.
He was seething, dude.
Fuck.
If you ran into
crazy.
him on the side of the road, I'm running.
Yeah,
I'm running the other
dude,
way.
The guy's scary.
And he has like facial hair that like go into like
I
chops, dude.
know. He's a scary dude. You know how to mess with him.
Right, so
Yeah.
looks like a hitman.
I feel like it's so tough now. Like, even on Twitter, like you can't express your opinions without like people completely losing it. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like Twitter, like people just hate and like just whatever opinion you have, they just lash out. Like you can't have a normal conversation even, you know?
Yeah, no, you're literally better off just like shutting.
Crazy, yeah. Because like people cannot respond without emotions. Like
As soon as you say anything, it's like someone gets triggered. Mm-hmm. And I think the tennis,
crazy triggered.
I mean in all sports, but the tennis Twitter, if you like Djokovic, like everyone and their little Lacoste emojis, their little crocodiles just is there for you. Dude, you know what I mean. You know if they're a Djokovic fan because they got a little crocodile on their thing. And they're just abusing you, dude. And they're not even served, but they're just abusing you. And then
dude-
like, if it's a Rafa one, there's like a bull or something.
But that was the thing. That was the thing with me, dude, with Italian fans now, because like
Oh yeah.
there's so many Italian fans after me. And
Why?
what I said, like I made a comment about the Sinner case, but I didn't comment on like to me it had nothing to do with Sinner. To me it was just the principle that like a guy like Jerry was banned for 3 years or whatever it was, and then other guys are playing. Like where's the fine lining, you know? And that's what I said basically. It should be consistent and it should be like the same for all the players.
Yeah.
And it had literally absolutely nothing to do with Sinner. And I expressed how like, dude, I'm not Vada. I'm not here to decide what, you know, whether he should be banned or not. But so many Italian fans just like losing it, like insane.
Yeah, no, you're done. As soon as you comment on anything, whoever it is, like their fan base is coming for you, and you can't compete.
But it's crazy. But I
I
didn't even
got
comment on him.
so
Like,
much shit when I said this about this COVID health.
What did you
What
say?
did you say?
Like I
Let's
said
bring it
that-
up. Let's bring it up.
I said that I don't wanna give money to future players because some of them are not
Oh, I
professional.
remember that.
But the thing was
remember,
that
yeah.
I was like, at that time, I was supporting a young Austrian player, and I was supporting him at the end with like over 100K. So I didn't wanna. I wanted to decide who I helped. That
Yeah.
was what I was saying and what I was meaning basically.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
like
I
in
got
general.
so much shit.
I remember that
I also got so much.
because you were saying like some of them don't actually work that hard.
Exactly,
Yeah. Which is
Which
true.
some
like,
of them don't.
Yeah.
I also got some messages from fellow players.
Really?
Futures guys.
No, from some Australian. players.
Spill it. Rios was there?
No.
Not curious, couldn't care less.
Yeah. If it's about a futures player, whatever.
He was like, what's a futures?
Everyone should have a verified account. Should have a face there.
But this is stupid what they did with this verification thing. That you can like buy it.
Or, I don't mean the tick. I mean like the actual
the account
profile
should
should
be
be like
verified, 100%.
your face.
100%.
And then,
Yeah.
don't you reckon?
You should send like a passport in or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, just so you can't just have like random just abuse.
You should
all
see
the time.
exactly who every person is.
They were asking me today about like the season, the schedule, and if it's
Yeah.
too long. I don't know. You played a lot longer than us, so like, what do you think?
Honestly, it would be so nice if like it would be done after US Open.
That's what I
It'd
reckon.
be so nice. Just to have like a little relief. You do US Open, you do maybe one tournament.
Because then you get people complaining like, oh well, guys obviously want to play more because they're playing exos. Like, you wouldn't play exos if there was more in the tour events.
100%.
You could lose first round of a Grand Slam and make 100 or whatever. So yeah, but take away tax, take away like paying your team, everything like that. Everything comes from you.
Yeah, all the expenses.
Yeah, you
pay
can't do it
everything,
yourself.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
and again, like I said, it's not like we don't earn money. We
Yeah,
earn
yeah.
money, you know, but
Well, I think I
not
actually saw you.
Yeah, not significantly like compared to the other sports.
Yeah, the amount of flights and constant
Oh, it's
constant
insane,
travel.
dude.
It's like, what are you doing? You can't really rest. You're going to take what, a week off? I don't know how they fix it because there's obviously a lot of money lost for the tournaments and tour. But I
This
don't
guy
know.
was a machine.
Yeah, you're a
like,
machine. I don't know if it's because it's being from Europe is
He
easier.
plays so much, man.
Yeah, but fuck. That's why I'm done with 31.
Would you play less if?
Yeah, sure. 100%.
Well, if you had it again,
Yeah, I would play less.
how many tournaments like your peak were you like playing?
I remember it was me and Joao Sosa.
So
like
Chelsea,
34
everything, yeah.
tournaments or something.
Yeah, but 34 for you is insane because
Yeah.
you're like going deep. It's not
Yeah,
like
that's
34
what I
and like
mean,
bombing
yeah,
out.
yeah.
34
They've been
and you're making
bombing
like
out,
or
dude, like,
semis every week?
something, yeah.
Dude, that's a lot, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just like being from Europe
it's
because it's
crazy.
easier. You have a base? Did
Well,
did
yeah,
you ever have a
Stockholm
base?
a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, yeah.
But
For me-
being from Europe or from the States is much easier than being from Australia or from South America.
Yeah,
I think Australia and South America is the toughest.
yeah. I did
South America's tough.
8.5 months straight. You take a training week, but you're like, what am I don't even want to train. Like, I'm just like trying to have a week off. Then you go to play a tournament because you have to, because if you're not, then you're just like losing rankings. It's hard. And then, yeah, by the end of the year, it's just like you're just almost checked out. But yeah, I don't see it changing anytime soon. I thought about stopping many times.
Yeah, well, you had so
Especially,
many
yeah,
injuries.
especially when I got injured. From like probably 20 to like 24, 25, I was like, I reckon I might have played like, felt like I played like 15, 20 tournaments total
Yeah.
in like 4 or 5 years.
Crazy.
So yeah, at that point I thought about stopping for sure. So I don't know, I was always looking at something in media, something in like talking, whether it be radio or something like presenting. I
Yeah.
like that sort of stuff, commentary. I always found that interesting. But then I'm like, well, I don't want to like quit too early being like, maybe I had a few more years left in me just to see.
For sure.
So that's probably the only thing like still
What's
keeping
your
me.
high?
65? See, I feel like I
You,
can.
you haven't been like a full season not getting hurt, no? That's
Nah,
crazy.
like I can, but like I really struggle.
No, I know, yeah.
I really struggle, like especially when I get home after a trip. I'm so happy with.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
The other thing I've always struggled
Dude, that's the
with.
problem with Australia.
Yeah.
It's so nice that like
Yeah, I know.
you don't want to leave.
Yeah.
I know.
But it's so far, you know, like
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we had like an Australasia tour,
Yeah.
I'd be a good player.
Yeah.
I reckon if I could just play in
sure.
Australia or Asia, I'd love that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they have that in like golf and stuff.
They might.
Yeah.
They might. They have a bunch of tours, right?
Yeah, I know. If they had that in Australia, it'd be good.
Maybe that's what tennis needs.
Little Australasia tour. They have club tennis in Japan and stuff like that. They had the German. I was about to play the Bundesliga this year. I went to Ibiza instead, but could have gone. I wanted to play. It looked fun. It looked cool to play. I couldn't believe how good the players are that play.
It's a joke.
It's insane.
Like top 50,
Yeah.
top 100, easy.
They just play and then they play
Really?
that if they, yeah.
Come on.
Like, yeah, dude, it's like a good level.
You never got an offer or something?
For the leagues, no.
They just knew Dennis would look at the contract and like,
I never
man.
got offered, man. Maybe I'll go.
base yourself out of Frankfurt.
You're just gonna do business?
And academy as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think you can like go out full of tennis. Would be
Especially-
stupid
yeah.
as well.
Is your dad gonna help you with it?
Huh?
Is your dad gonna coach there and stuff?
Yeah. It's already there, so we just wanna like expand it. Actually, it's there. There are great players there already, like juniors and
That's good.
Ovi is there. So
Okay. Okay. What was your best win?
Fed Miami.
Did you feel
2018.
like? Did you feel like that was like you were playing the best tennis you could possibly play?
Honestly, no.
No?
That's the crazy thing. Like, I felt like I got a little bit lucky. It was like good timing. I was lucky. He invited me to Dubai to train a couple times with him, so I kind of knew what to
Knew it,
expect.
yeah.
I remember like I qualified and actually my shoes broke and I had the same vapors.
Oh really?
But like Nike couldn't send me one in time, so I had to go to a local tennis shop where they had like the RF ones.
Come on.
I was like, bro, I can't walk out on court against Fed wearing his fucking RF shoes. I'm like, I've lost before I've began. It's like, if anything, I'm going to do it properly and take the piss and wear the RF hat on the court. So that's what I thought of doing. But like, I remember I came out and it was scheduled for like 5 o'clock, but he was stuck in traffic.
Yeah.
So he was like late to the warm-up and stuff, not the warm-up for the match, but his warm-up. So like James Blake comes up to me and he's like, yeah, we're going to push the match back to 5:15. I was like, I didn't even know this was possible. Dude.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so they like pushed the
Wow.
match back for him
Come
because he was
on.
like stuck in traffic or he was running a bit late or something.
Come on.
I was like, well, I'm not going to like say anything because
No.
it's like, shut the fuck up. And I was
At
like,
the same
fair.
time, yeah, like.
I was like, I'm not fed. I was like 180 in the world
you
as
push
well.
a match back for Rob.
Yeah, I was like, if my rules are correctly, 15 minutes is a
yeah,
DQ.
that's a default right
Yeah, I
there.
was like, let me take that W.
Imagine, like,
because
Roger
that's the only
getting
time I'm going to get it. I remember coming out being like, I just got to make this match tight. Get broken like second game. I'm like, I'm fine. Because he's the best front runner, dude. He starts
Yeah, yeah,
toying
yeah,
with
yeah.
you. I was down 3-love. He does a serve and volley. I hit a return. He does like a volley, and then I try and like go straight at him because I'm like, oh, I'll try and be intimidating. I go straight at him and he hits a fucking behind the back volley. Dude, he hits a behind the back volley straight onto my shoelaces. I'm like, this guy's different, dude.
Yeah.
I won the point somehow, like I reacted. I've never seen him sweat, dude.
no.
Like his hair just stays
Sweat,
like that, dude. He
motherfucker.
doesn't sweat, bro. He's got the biggest calves ever. If he shaved his legs, it would have been game over for everyone, dude. Yeah, that's perfect. I haven't seen it.
But you beat him just before that, no? I didn't know who else.
I think so. Yeah.
I think that was the same year, no?
Delpo.
Oh, that was the year Delpo beat
Yeah.
him. Delpo beat him, right? And then the year after you beat him.
But the first set was also.
He killed you, no?
Yeah,
I remember
completely.
that.
But
I
I was
remember he
playing
killed you
really
first
good.
set. Yeah,
I was
yeah, yeah.
playing so
He was playing
good.
There's no one that can
unbelievable.
make you look more stupid.
Half
Yeah, yeah.
volley,
No, no, no.
drop shot slice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that half volley drop shot thing that like goes to the sky and then just like bounces back on his side. You're like, dude, who the fuck hits that?
But he can literally make you feel like a junior, no?
Yeah,
But,
definitely.
but then he'll walk off with no reaction. He'll just like do a little head flick. You know when he'll hit that and he'll just like,
Dude,
his like hair just like flicks
Scary.
and just goes back into
Yeah,
place.
yeah, it's scary.
It's insane.
There's nobody like that. Like
No.
I never felt someone because I played in Miami semifinals, and like, dude, I beat good players. I beat Rublev. I beat Tiafo on the way there. I beat some other guys that were good level guys. And yeah, dude, he literally like I felt like a junior on the court. It was insane.
No one can make you feel more ridiculous than him. And also he's not even trying.
He's not even trying.
He's
no.
just taking the piss.
Dude,
It's like,
he's
dude.
just like messing around. He's like slicing one point, like hitting the next.
At least when Rafa plays, he's like grunting
yeah,
and like
100%.
you're feeling like you're getting pushed around. And when Novak plays, at least he's like sliding and stuff. Like Fed just looks like he's taking the piss, dude.
But to me, they're so different. I felt like Rafa was like so predictable. No.
Yeah, you knew
I
what he
felt
was
like
going to do.
You knew exactly what he's going to
He's
do,
just so
but
good at
he's
it.
just so good
Yeah.
at it that like you can't do anything,
Yeah.
right? Like.
But
that's
you
what I
know
thought.
that you come also a little bit in the rally because he's returning far back.
For sure,
and
for sure.
everything.
You know you have
can
to
get,
like
you can
yeah,
get the rhythm a bit
Yeah.
better.
Sure, yeah.
But Rog, you feel like,
No.
okay, I'm gonna play full heavy spin on his backhand. I think that's good.
Yeah.
And then first point, like you play a really good one to his backhand and he steps in and he goes like,
Yeah, and you're like, never again. The thing with Novak when you play him as
Crazy,
well, you're like,
yeah, it's crazy.
with Novak as well, you're like, he's not hitting it hard. And it's like,
I feel like Novak makes you play worse.
dude, he just like does nothing wrong ever.
He does nothing wrong, but I feel like he will find whatever's not working for you that day and just like hit it there every single like just make you fucking
You just
like,
like
he knows
can't
it.
hit winners on him.
Yeah, no, you
Like,
can't.
you just gotta hope he does that weird leg thing he does. Just hope that's his only chance.
he's
Yeah, when he
like,
just
yeah,
like
yeah, starts-
gets possessed by a demon, and then that's your only chance of winning. Because if he doesn't do that leg thing, you're fucked.
But against him, you're like serving 215 on the T line exactly, and he's like stretching.
No, but have you seen him? He'll
like this before the baseline.
dude, he'll like guess the wrong way, or he'll do like a little split the wrong way,
And
you're like, I've got him, and you go wide, and he's just like hink. And you're like, oh fuck. Yeah.
And I think his serve was very underrated.
Yeah, it's so
Shapo,
good
yeah.
to serve.
His
so
serve was
good.
unbelievable, especially under pressure. Like the guy would serve like on the lines.
Who do you reckon's got the
And
most
he
like
goes
aura?
the second serve T with
Aura?
200.
Yeah, like you're into a room, yeah.
Roger, to me, like still, like to this day, I saw Roger in Halle this year or last year. Like I started
Fed's-
to like panic a little bit.
No, Fed's post career, yeah,
Yeah.
it's just was like,
No, not even post. Like during the same time, I'm
Yeah?
like every time I saw Roger, it was like I would feel it, you know.
yeah. I kind of got a bit of that with Novak. Rafa is so
Novak,
polite
yeah.
as
I
well.
feel like Novak's just
because he's just different.
yeah, he is, but I feel like Novak's like
Because like, this guy drinks fucking
he talks way more with the
vegetables.
guys, so you feel like more like you get along with him. Like I don't know, maybe I had more practices and stuff with him, you know, like
I don't know, at the start, because Fed was always like really like welcoming, especially
Yeah.
like when
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
younger,
he is
same as
super
Rafa.
welcoming.
But then like Novak was like, fuck, this guy like doesn't lose and just
yeah.
drinks juices all day. And you're like,
All
holy
day,
shit,
he's
yeah, and you're
drinking
like,
stuff, man.
holy shit, this guy's like different.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like
it's
when he walked in with his like posse of 50,
yeah,
you're like, fuck, how do I beat this guy?
yeah, it's great.
It's got like a
I
team
remember-
of 500.
Dude, I remember like Paris, the year I made finals. I played him in the finals, and like I was thinking like, oh man, like, cause I heard rumors that he's been sick all week, you know, and he was like drinking his like juices, like you said, he's like drinking stuff all the time. I'm like, dude, I've got him. I'm playing the best tennis of my life. Like the guy's not feeling good. He's not 100%. Like this is like you
This is a
said, this
chance.
is my chance.
Yeah.
This is it. No chance.
No.
No chance. Guy was toying with me. Like,
Nah, yeah, if he's not doing
so
the,
clean, like cleanest finals ever, like 4-4, like good night, man. Like
if he's not, yeah. And the worst is if like the crowd makes him pissed.
no,
If he
then
gets
it's
pissed
over.
and starts
Then it's
yelling
over,
at the
yeah.
crowd, dude, pack your bags.
It's over.
No, but
Pack your bags.
that's so bad. And it's like, please, crowd, please.
Yeah,
yeah,
please
I know,
be
just
quiet.
shut the
So
fuck
I
up.
guess,
yeah.
please.
Don't piss him off.
No.
Yeah.
Just keep him happy.
Yeah.
Keep him happy. Yeah,
That's
it's-
what happened in Shanghai, man. Like,
dude, you make him pissed
like
off,
it
he
too
tries
much.
so hard, and you're like, I'm fucked. Completely done.
But I think the worst thing in tennis is if you play against Rafa and Philippe Chatrier, and then the guy starts to talk 2005.
yeah,
2006 in French,
You know, I was
and the
thinking
about-
crowd
Oh, yeah.
like gets crazier every single year, and it's like
It's even more
year
animated.
11, and they're all you're really lost.
Dude, telling Sam Groth
you
one
want to
year
go
that,
there? Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. But that's got to be the craziest stat in any sport of all time, no?
it's insane. Telling Sam Groth that he
impossible.
had Rafa first round was one of the funniest things of all time. Dude, did you see that match? The score, he was getting chopped, like barely got a game. Icing on the cake, he comes in, Rafa, he hits like a drop volley, Rafa gets him, like Grothy lobs him, Rafa goes back, tween a lob over Grothy's
I
head.
think
Grothy,
so,
mate,
yeah, yeah.
I've never seen someone more deflated in my life.
Yeah.
Looked like he was gonna cry. It's the biggest guy I've ever seen about to cry. What do you reckon? Should we do it?
Let's get out of here, boys.
Let's do it.
Is that enough for you guys?
You boys got to do some good editing work.
Yeah.
Ledge.
Amazing dinner. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, mate.